Welcome to another video. My name is Christina and I'm the owner of Baenbunnie. I forgot to do an intro this week and this is my weekly wrap-up video, so I'm just hopping in just to do a little intro before I start with the stuff that I've made. I'll probably hop back on to show a wrap-up of everything I've made throughout the week, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Today's Tuesday, February 25th, and it is 2 o'clock. I've been working on a lot of things since my last video and I'm trying to keep up with making a daily vlog. I'm a little late for Tuesday, but I've been working on stuff on Sunday and I did some stuff on Monday and I've already started on today's items. So on Saturday, I didn't really make anything because Honey wasn't feeling well. Honey Bunny, my dog, wasn't feeling well. And I kind of just babied her, laid around with her to make sure that she was comfortable. She's feeling a little better today. Still not eating a whole lot, but she's feeling, I think, a little better from Saturday. On Sunday, I said I wasn't going to make any more peeps for this season because I made peeps like 2 years ago and they took me the entire year to sell. I was still selling peeps in December and I think I have one peep left and I still never sold it. I actually stopped taking it to markets. But then I got some inspiration from a peep I saw online. So I was like, okay, I'll make one peep, and I ended up making, I think, 6, and I'll show them to you. They're not finished. They don't have their eyes. In true to me fashion, my peeps don't have eyes, but here they are. So I made a large orange one. I made a Bernat Blanket sparkly yellow peep. These are all Bernat Blanket. And I made this, it's a neon mix Bernat Blanket, and I made this one. I made 2 out of this color. I really like this colorway. So here's these 2. And then I also made this blue one. I probably will try my best to not make any more peeps because I'm not sure how they'll sell. And they're just very big. So someone's going to have to really love them in order to buy them. All my items usually turn out a little larger. So I did make 2, 4, 6. Yes, 6. So all 6 peeps. And then that was Sunday. Monday, I worked on another video and I've already posted it. It was a video with a little bit of get to know the artist, which is get to know me. And then I worked on, I wanted to make a black dragon and turn him into Toothless because I heard that a new Toothless movie is coming out. So I made the dragon body. Here he is. And I also made all his, arms and legs. I still need to sew him together, but I have him completely made. Then I worked on piggy corns and I made, they're not finished. So I made 4 piggy corns. So here are the 4 piggy corns. And I have all the pieces, like all the tails, like these are the little, piggy corn for the hair. And then I have their ears as well that also need to be attached. So I have them in a little container here. And then this morning I wanted to work on putting the eyes in the whales. So I got the eyes yesterday because I didn't have the appropriate eyes for them. I usually like to use 25mm eyes that I buy from Amazon, and I got them in this morning. So I haven't even opened the package yet. So I will be putting them in later on today or even sometime tonight just to get the whales 100% complete. Then I wanted to make tiny bumblebees. So I've made, they don't have any wings. I actually do not have any white yarn. I need to go to Joann's. I usually buy 12 balls of white yarn and I usually get them on like a bulk deal from Joann's. I'm not quite sure of the price, but it's usually like a really good deal. Now, since Joann's been going through all their, little issues, I'm not even going to get into it. I haven't been able to buy it on a bulk deal. I basically have to go into stores, but I've made these so far. I've made 4 tiny bees. I have to put the antenna and eyes on, but I'm trying to keep on track and finish and actually stuff as many products as I can. I'm gonna try to come back later on today to show what I actually have finished up. So I'm hoping these videos will keep me accountable and honest about the things that I need to make each day. My goals are, I usually have a quota. So I made my quota $150 worth of items every day. So depending on if I make 2 large dragons, that's over $150. Or if I make a whole bunch of small items, that would equal to $150. I'm probably gonna keep my quota at $150 just to keep it pushing, as I am only 11 days away from my first market of 2025, and it is actually a 2-day market. It's a market that I've never been to before, so I want to have a good mix of items because I'm not quite sure what's gonna be my best sellers for that market. I'm gonna bring you guys along and vlog that market, and I will be posting the video hopefully shortly after the market. Sorry about that, guys, but I am back again, and we're going to be putting in the second eye. So once again, loop, I fished my finger in through the back of the ear, and I'm going to put the eye in. Has anyone ever noticed that sometimes the post on the back of the eye that you get is not straight and it's like slanted and you have to throw that one away? A random tidbit. Okay, so the other eye is going to go here, which lines up with the top of the ear right here. So the second part of the ear, like it lined up with that one. So now I'm going to put it in between these 2 stitches, which was an increase for me. So I'm going to pick up the first loop here and the first loop here and center it in between. I have to put it down because I can't really do it in the air. So pick up the first loop like that, and then the second loop like that, and then smush it in. I'm going to use my finger to move the stuffing away from the back post, get a back, drop it in, put my other finger in, and, oh, it's sliding around. Push it down. Okay, so here are his eyes. This is what behind his ears look like. You can't see any holes. The front of the ear and his eyes are in. The other ones I'm probably going to do in a quicker succession just so I can get through it. And then I'm going to move on to putting eyes in all the bees I made last night. And I also want to get the eyes in the whale. So I'm probably going to do all of them on camera so you guys can see. But this is the first one. Okay guys, I am sorry about that little cut. I don't know if you guys could see, Honey kept coming in here and she decided that it was time for her to go outside and sit in the sun. While gotten my box of 20mm black eyes. I get these from Amazon, and I'm gonna make some of them, I'm gonna put smaller eyes in a couple of these bees. So this is the size difference. These are 25mm eyes and these are 20mm eyes. So same concept. I you know, split them in between 2 stitches, grab one from each side. Okay, I'll show you again with these eyes. Let me get the backs out. Okay. Here's the eye plushie. So these eyes are gonna go right here in the second row, and I'm gonna grab one loop from this stitch and then one loop from this stitch so the eye can sit in the middle so it can't fall in. So pick up one like that, and then I'm going to loop it over and pick up another one like that and just push it down. Then I'm gonna put basically my fingernail in through the back and push the eye in, and I'm gonna move the stuffing away from the back of the eye so it looks like this. Then I'm gonna fish the back of the eye in through another stitch. I know this may seem tedious for a lot of people, but I do this all the time, and and I just find it easier like this for me. It's literally just easier. So here it is. One eye's in. We're gonna do the other one, and I'm probably gonna do it a little faster because I have a meeting with some ladies who also crochet, and we meet every Wednesday. So today is Wednesday and we meet at 1 o'clock, and I don't want to be late for the meeting, so I'm going to try to get as much stuff done that I can until it's time for the meeting. So I'll have to move this stuffing away from that one and put it in. Okay, and here are the eyes on that one. And I think I like the smaller eyes for a couple of them, so I'm gonna do smaller eyes for a couple. So one with smaller eyes, I'll do this one with smaller eyes, and this one with smaller eyes. So let's move those big eyes over. Up a stitch from each side, pick up a loop from each side, move the stuffing away, and then pop these in. I know a lot of people may say, why don't you just put the eyes in when you're doing it? But I feel like whenever you put the eyes in before you have it completed, like I know a lot of patterns will say, oh, you know, the eyes go in this and this round, this and this amount of stitches apart. But that doesn't always work out for me. Sometimes I do it and then they look crazy because the eyes aren't even. When you pull the strings at the bottom closed, it kind of reshapes the plushie. So I just have a better time. And the eyes are always very weird for me. Even if I have complete instructions on where the eyes should go, the eyes still get a little iffy for me. So I just like to do my eyes like this, trying to fish them in after. It just works out better for me. Crochet is whatever you make it. There are no set rules. If something works for me, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's gonna work for you, but this works for me. They still need their antenna, but I will just have to work on that a little later. I think I'm gonna give this one green eyes. I mainly got the green eyes so I can put it on my black hats, but here I am using green eyes on some plushies. Sometimes I swear they give me less green eyes because they know that I want them. that. Woo. Okay, green eyes. I should have been moving the ones that I have finished to the side, but I wasn't doing that. So let's give this one purple eyes. I try to fish my finger in through a stitch in the back, just in case I stretch the stitch a little bit. It's not as visible in the back, but usually because I'm only putting basically my nail in, it's not really hurting anything. But I still try to be careful because I don't want to make holes in the plushie. Let's put another eye in. Take the stuffing away from the back. Fish the eye through and pop it on like that. Okay. And this one, pink. We'll do pink and blue. No, let's do pink and silver. Is that everything? Nope. Here's that one. And that one has eyes. So we'll give him blue eyes since he has some blue. This is the last one, I think. That one has eyes, this one has eyes, eyes. Last pink one. Yes, all of these have eyes. Now I will move on to the whales. I'll be right back. Today's Thursday and it's 1:44. Yesterday's goal was to make 15 kittens. I kind of didn't make it because I went out to dinner and had some tiny stuff to do. So I made 10, which actually meets my quota. So here they are. Some of them are unstuffed, but I'm gonna stuff them and sew them closed and put the eyes in. I didn't make my goal of putting the eyes in all the whales yesterday, but I'm gonna try to do that today. So 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, ooh, missing one, 10. Happy mail! It is from Crystal Dreams Design, and she's also on YouTube. Her page is called Happy to Be Me. too, and you guys should definitely check her out. She makes custom beanies and she also makes plushies, but her beanies are amazing. Her plushies are really good too, but I think she mainly focuses on like beanies and bags and stuff like that. And I personally don't make beanies and bags, so I can definitely respect her for making beanies and bags. And she also added like cute little stickers on it, so I think that's like really awesome. Look at that. Look at that. I kind of know what it is, but I'm still excited to see it. I've never had a crochet shirt before. I'm really happy. Okay. Let me get it out. And it says, just a girl who loves crochet. This is awesome. I'm definitely going to be wearing this to one of my shows or in one of my videos. It's really soft and pretty. I know she made it herself, and it's just really thoughtful and nice to get, you know, gifts from my crochet sisters. And here it is. I really love it. Thank you so much, Chris. Her name's Crystal Dreams Design, also on YouTube at Happy to Be Me Too. I will come back later or check in with you guys tomorrow. I'm going to try to work on some, what am I trying to work on today? Some ladybugs. I've never made ladybugs, and I saw a cute pattern, so I'm going to try to make the pattern. I'm whispering because my boyfriend's in the house, and I think it's really weird if he hears me talking to myself making a video, but that's okay. I hope everyone is having a great crochet day, and I'll see. Hey guys, today is February the 20th. A late start this morning because I was a little extra tired, but I want to show you guys what I worked on yesterday. So I know I said I wanted to work on ladybugs and I had a pattern, but the pattern wasn't working out for me. So I ended up having to make another pattern for myself. I'll show you what I came up with. I made two versions of the pattern. So this one's a little bit larger. They don't have eyes. In true to me fashion, they do not have eyes, and I'm going to put spots on them. But this is the smaller version of the ladybug. I made him with, I think I need to snip that little end off. It's like fraying. I made them with burlap blanket, and I made little legs on them. This is my version of little ladybug legs. They do not have tails. I'm not quite sure if they have tails. I didn't look that part up. And I need to definitely lint roll them. They have a lot of like lint, not lint, like the polyfill spots on them. So this is the other one. I think I overstuffed it because the stitches are stretching, but this is the larger version. I went with the larger version. I did two versions of the head as well, and I think I like this version of the head because it goes in a little bit. So I made the bodies. I haven't completed all the heads, and today I'm gonna try to complete all the heads. So these little strings need to be cut off because this was just my version of trying to sew the tails in. So I made one purple, a pink, where did I put the others? Here they are. So I have two pink ones, another red, because I'm thinking the red may be my bigger seller because ladybugs are actually, you know, red. And I made this one. Like I said, these tails are going to be cut off. I just was deciding to sew them to the top when I closed it at the bottom. So one of these, another red, another purple, two of those, and another red. So in total, I think it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So I did make 12. I am planning to complete them all today. Hopefully get the eyes put in. My boyfriend actually tagged majority of my stuff last night, which was very helpful. He even tagged some of the items that also didn't have eyes yet, but I can go back and put the eyes in another video. I'm gonna try to do a time lapse so I can put the eyes in. So anyone who has any questions about how I put the eyes in will definitely get to see how I do that in a longer form video. So today's plan is to complete all the ladybugs, and I still didn't go back and stuff the cats that I need to stuff yesterday. So I'm just gonna try to stuff as many things as I can and close them up. And I still need to sew the piggy corn parts together that I made earlier this week. So I'll probably do a video of that, filming me sewing them together. And as soon as I get the ladybugs done, I'll come back and do another video. I need to write the pattern down because I was just going off memory of the pattern since it was the first one I made. I had a good idea of how I made it. So I need to write it down so that if I need to go back and make some more, I can. I have less than 10 days till my first show. So I'm getting a little bit nervous. So I'm gonna try to be in rush mode and crunch mode and get a lot of things done. It's a Friday. A wrap up of everything that I've made this week. I had to switch back to my glasses because I wasn't able to find all the items. So I made and finished off, I haven't finished this one yet. I haven't put his eyes in or made his whiskers yet, but I will be doing that. But I put eyes and a nose on him. And also this one, I'm trying to finish up at least one of each item so I'll have enough items to take to my show this weekend. So everything isn't 100% complete, but I do have enough completed so that I'll have a good variety of items for my show. So I have those completed, and I know I said I wanted to get small bees done, the baby bees. So I did get a bunch of them started. I had no white yarn, so I actually went out and bought white yarn today. So I have of this color, I have 2, 3, 4, and the sparkly I have 2, 3, pink I only did 2, and I did 2 in this color as well, and 1 in this color. I also have these big bees that need wings, and all of them will get wings today. I made cats. I have this one. I stuffed them all. So this one's stuffed. This one is stuffed. This one's stuffed. also stuffed. I made a bunch more, but I don't know where I put them. I have a little dilemma with the ladybugs. So I made a bunch of ladybugs, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna put spots on them. I'm not quite sure what color I should make their eyes, because if I put black eyes in them, you won't be able to see them. And I know I could just do a white line around them, but instead of just doing the white line, I was wondering if I could just put white yarn for their eyes, or like embroider white yarn for their eyes, or I could embroider gray yarn for their eyes. I asked my sister what she thought, and she said they look like aliens. So do they look like aliens, or do you think another color would look appropriate? I could try a dark brown yarn. The dark brown yarn, like the one I use for the whiskers for the cats. Or should I just do the black safety eyes and then put a white line around them? Let me know in the comments. So I made 2 and 3. This is a bucket of them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These are my own pattern. I did find a free pattern online, but they weren't coming out to my liking, and I didn't like the way the legs were being done. So I had to make my own pattern up, which is fine. I didn't write it down, so I probably need to go back and write it down eventually so I can make more later if I need to. And let me put this out the way. A lot of the other things that I'm not showing right now are things that I just needed to finish up. So I had a lot of cats to put the eyes in, and I had some, what are they, whales that I need to put the eyes in as well. I'm not going to show those because you already know what they look like, and I literally only put the eyes in. But I did finish up my piggy corns, and they're absolutely cute. So this one, his eyes are a little wonky. I don't know why. And they're the sinker eyes, so you know once you snap them in, you can't turn them. But I think he's still pretty cute. I will still be taking him to my show. So I made this one. And I also made this one. I decided to just go with the, this kind of safety eyes. I get these safety eyes from Amazon, and here is this one. This is also my own pattern for my piggy corns. And I did a blue piggy corn. So that one, they all have pink tails. And last but not least, and I think this is my favorite one because I like her hair, here's my last piggy corn. So in total, and now for my favorite make of the week. This is gonna be a new section, favorite make of the week. I'm gonna start adding this part into my videos. These 2 are my favorite makes of the week. I make dinosaurs, T-Rexes, but what's, ooh, my water bottle fell. I probably should pick that up. Woo, okay, so what's better than a T-Rex? A She-Rex. Here are my She-Rexes. They're my own, they're my T-Rex pattern, which is my own pattern. And I did make 2 of them last year, and they did sell. No, I think I only made 1 last year, and she sold at my first market. Here they are. They are absolutely adorable. These are my favorite make of the week. I put a little smile on this one. I didn't put a smile on her because I'm not sure if the smile's cute or if it's throwing it off. I don't usually put smiles on a lot of my stuff, so I just decided to do a little smile on one just to see. And tell me these aren't cute. These are absolutely amazing. Favorite thing I've made this week. I probably will make more. I'm gonna take 1 or both of them to my market this weekend, and I'm hoping they sell because I'm hoping that people love them as much as I love them because they're just that amazing. So here they are, and I think I'm gonna close this video out right here so I can go get the ladybug wings done. I will try to insert a clip of me getting them done if I do get them done tonight. I want to also edit this video and post it today. Today is Sunday the 2nd, so I can start my next week's video on time. So if this is your first time watching, thank you for watching so much, and I hope you stay and come in again and subscribe to my channel. I'm hoping to do a lot of market reviews and market updates and market prep videos every week. So I will see you guys in my next week's video. Thank you for watching. Bye.